Hey, this is Tom. Thanks for joining me on this edition where we look at another first for America's pop culture archive, Playboy Magazine. Many media outlets made much to do about the October edition of Playboy Magazine, which has the first ever woman wearing hijab. As you may know, in March of 2016, the magazine, which was famous for portraying nude women, stopped having any images of naked women whatsoever. So the controversy of a nude woman in hijab is really kind of lost altogether. The episode, as you saw from the previous page, the cover is all about renegades. The little section that Noor Tagouri appears in is about renegades. She is recognized as a renegade because she's unapologetic about wearing her headscarf and she sort of takes no punches for it. She's on a mission to be the first woman to be a news anchor and a mainstream media source who's wearing a hijab. So it's another person in a very different way who's trying to plan her future based on appearing in Playboy, hoping it will kickstart where she's going in the future. Anyway, it's an interesting little article. It's very short. It's not the 16-page layout that the media would make you think. If you're interested in hijab and pornography, there are many women who are actually engaging in pornography, wearing their traditional headdress sort of as a way of raising consciousness for women's liberation. That's a whole nother conversation. What's far more interesting than Noor Tagouri, the first woman wearing hijab in a Playboy magazine, is the interesting false cover of this particular magazine. In the very first slide of this podcast, you saw what the real cover of the magazine is. However, there was a one-page attachment to that. You see it in front of you. It's a front and back. It shows Playboy 1968 for October. The interesting thing is the model that's on there is not actually the model that was on the 1968 October Playboy magazine. I don't understand that whatsoever. I also don't understand why they have this particular model or the 1968 date on this false cover, because all in all, it's just an advertisement for a video game. Go figure. Nonetheless, this is Tom. Thanks for joining me. I hope you'll be here for another podcast in the future.